Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we do have a FIFA legend in today's player review. We're going to be taking a look at the new player of the month for the Ligue 1 for none other than Thauvin. Florian Thauvin is an 86 rated card. He has the explosive acceleration type, left footer with 4-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. Now, in order to complete the SBC, boys, there are 3 different requirements, and the SBC in total is coming in at around 18,000 coins, which is honestly a really nice price for him. Now, he can play both the center attacking mid and striker positions, and looking at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, I mean, the technical side to his game looks absolutely insane. 88 shooting, 87 passing, and then also 89 dribbling. Now, for you guys that don't know, he does actually have a ratings reload card that's currently going on the market for 11k, and if we compare the two versions, this one did end up getting a +1 upgrade to his pace, shooting, and physicality. So, I mean, nothing too crazy in that sense. And then they did also give him the tiki-taka playstyle, which is actually a really good addition, especially if you do want to run him as a cam. The physical side to his game in general doesn't look too bad. He does have 83 pace and then also 75 physical. So if you do want to give him a chem style to improve on that a little bit more, I feel like that would be a really good idea. But with Thauvin, he can have both the controlled and the explosive acceleration types. And I feel like it's really important for him to have the explosive acceleration type. So, I mean, the engine chem style would be a really nice option. If you do want to play him up top, the hunter, just to get the most out of his pace and shooting. A lot of it is going to come down to how you want to incorporate him in game and whether or not you want to use him a little bit more like a playmaker or a little bit more like an actual goal scorer. Now, in terms of playstyles, boys, he does have 4 different playstyles: the finesse shot, dead ball, tiki-taka, and technical. And like I said, the addition of the tiki-taka is actually a huge W in my opinion. With this really nice dribbling, I love the fact that he does also have the technical playstyle. R1 dribbling, left stick dribbling, all really OP this year, man. So that's going to be a huge part to his game. So with the way that the card is set up in the player roles that he does have 2 player role pluses as a half winger and then also as an advanced forward. Now, if you do plan on running him up top, man, it's actually going to be really interesting to test him out at the striker position. I feel like in the 2 striker formation is where he's going to thrive the most. And then alongside that, man, he does also have 1 player role plus as a false 9, but I do see a lot of people running him as that advanced forward. It would have been really nice if he had maybe like the playmaker player role plus or like shadow striker, just to add a little bit more as a center attacking mid, but he should still be able to get the job done. Now, like I said, boys, in order to complete the SBC, there are 3 different requirements. It's going to cost you like 15 to 20,000 coins, man. So I feel like he's going to be a very popular SBC. If you guys do enjoy these FC26 play reviews and you want to see more videos like this on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like. Turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. But without further ado, man, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the FIFA legend, and I must say, man, I'm actually really excited to test him out. I don't know about you guys, man, but I love when EA drop an SBC for a player that like isn't maybe like the most desirable of players, but I feel like with Thauvin, a lot of people are actually going to complete the SBC. Now, the plan is to go ahead and run him at the striker position. We did give him the hunter chem style, and we are going to be using him as that advanced forward, boys. So, I mean, we need him to be very clinical, and then we're also going to try to create a few chances. Now, first things first, I do want to test out the card's left stick dribbling because he does have 89 dribbling. So he should be able to keep it close. He should be very responsive in game. And yeah, man, the left stick dribbling feels great right there. And then he does also have the technical playstyle, so the R1 dribbling is going to be really important. But yeah, man, let's even get off to a good start in game number 1. I might try to overload the right-hand side. Thauvin, let's test out the passing. I don't think we're going to get to it, man. Yeah, I should have just delayed the pass a little bit. It's a decent idea, though. Thauvin, heel to heel. Nice, boys. Heel to heel is such an underrated skill move. That's a great ball right there. Felipe, nice. I might just try to drop it back, man. Thauvin, great skill move. Finesse shot. What a finish, boys. What a finish. The finesse shot playstyle with him, I feel like is going to be a little bit of like a cheat code. And that's exactly what we want him to do, boys. You know, link up the play, create a few chances, score a lot of goals. Thauvin again, keeping it close. That's nice. I feel like with his left stick dribbling, you're gonna kind of like bait a lot of your like opponents to step with their center backs. I mean, he moved his goalkeeper right there, boys, and it doesn't matter, man. That's how good his finishing is. It's great, man. It's great to have him back. I know that he has his rating reloads card, but I feel like this is going to be a really good SBC. A little bit of patient build-up right here, boys. With tiki-taka, you're just allowed to, like, play it a lot more quickly. Test out the sprint speed a little bit more. Ooh, Frimpong is quick, but not quick enough, man. That is great sprint speed and another great finish. I'm not too sure if he hit that with his left foot or his right foot. He does only have the 3-star weak foot, so you are going to have to force it onto his left a little bit. I feel like that's where EA maybe could have made the SBC a little bit better if they would have given him 4-star weak foot. Thauvin, that's a great ball, man. I love the fact that he does have really good passing. Near post, great finish. I don't know about you guys, man, but we're off to a good start. We're low-key kind of cooking. I kid you not, boys. We low-key kind of got a game in our hands. Pogba, nice. Ping it through the middle. One more. Touch. Finesse shot. Ooh, he got the tackle, man. He was a little bit more aggressive right there. Played out wide. Nice. Now, we could just carry the ball forward with Sar right here and try to get him in behind. Thauvin play it through. I know that he doesn't have incisive pass, boys, but his like through balls have been really good so far. I feel like if we can get one more goal in this game, we should be good. Through the middle, Thauvin play it. That's like I don't know what it is, boys, but like his through balls have been so good. Felipe, bit of a tight angle. He moved his goalkeeper just a little bit too much right there, boys. We did get a bit lucky. But again, man, if you do run a two-striker formation, maybe pairing him with like a taller, more physical type of striker and like also creating some chances with Thauvin would be really good. Now, if we can defend the corner, boys, we're going to be able to spring into a counterattack. I don't know if Thauvin's the furthest player forward. He might be. Yeah, let's just try to throw it up there. Areola, that's a good throw. Thauvin. What a touch, boys. What a touch. I'm just going to run it with him. Can we outrun Frimpong? No, we can't. No, we can't. But I could have gone for an earlier pass right there. That's most definitely my bad. Do get the interception. 3-star weak foot. It's a great finish, man. The finesse shot is so good with him. All right, boys, straight into game number 2 we go. And so far, so good. I think that is safe to say if you do have the fodder, a really good SBC to complete. And yeah, man, I think that is safe to say that he's most definitely a cheap beast. Like 18,000 coins for a player of this caliber is a huge W. Thauvin, look at the acceleration right there, boys. Finesse shot. It's what he does, man. It's what he does. That is an incredible, incredible finish. Even the acceleration right there after we did the skill move just to get like in between the two defenders, that was very clean. I don't know, man. I don't know who I would like compare him with. He does kind of maybe give me like a Griezmann type of vibe. Thauvin, cancel that. Nice. Back onto his left. I'm going to go power shot. Decent. Probably shouldn't have gone for a power shot right there. All right, man. Let's go for a little bit of patient build-up right here. I might try to overload the left-hand side. Ooh, that was such a risky pass. Thauvin again. Just try to time the through ball. Look at that for a ball, boys. That's insane. Ismail Lassar. Araujo is pretty quick, man, but that's a great through ball. Again, I like how you can like switch it up with him a little bit. If you do want to run him as a cam, I mean, that's a great position for him as well. I mean, let's try to get one of our center mids in behind through the middle. Thauvin. We're just going to use this run as a decoy. Maybe try to play it to Felipe or someone. Or just go all the way, boys. Or just go all the way. Oh, off of the post, man. That's a decent attempt. Thauvin. What a ball, man. Look at that for a pass. That's a swerve pass as well. Near post. Great finish, man. Great finish. Again, the link-up play has honestly been fantastic. I feel like from an attacking perspective, the only real letdown is maybe like his lower physicality. But other than that, he can do everything pretty well. Like the finishing is good. The chance creation is good. On the ball, he's very silky as well. Kone, I'm just going to play it to him. We don't have too much support at the moment. We'll drop it back. Paul Pogba, now play it through. Great ball. Thauvin, do we have the pace? I will say, man, sometimes if you are coming up against like very, very quick center backs, like Araujo or maybe like Konate, they are going to catch up to him sometimes. Maybe just go for like a 1-2 right here. Great touch, boys. Absolutely sent him with that touch. Great reactions right there to pick up possession just before the center back got a touch to it. This card is honestly nuts, man. I feel like out of all like the player of the month SBCs we gotten so far, he might actually be my favorite. Manu Kone, Pogba through the middle. There it is, boys. There goes the space. Thauvin. I'm going to take the shot a little bit earlier, just to see like the shot power and the long shots a little bit more. Whenever you ping the ball into Thauvin, boys, you can just go for like a simple pass. Like the tiki-taka playstyle allows you to move the ball so much more quickly with him. Play it through. Felipe, that's a good ball. Onto his left foot. The R1 dribbling right there was so clean, boys, and so responsive. That's another great finish. João Neves, nice. Thauvin, spin him. Great skill move. All the way. Finish. That's a great shot, man. A tight angle and a lot of power behind the shot. I think that is safe to say, man, with the Hunter Chem style, a very, very clinical player. All right, boys. So after using the Player of the Month Thauvin card in a few games of Division Rivals, I think that is safe to say, man, a WSBC. He is a very effective player in game. I feel like with the technical side, this game being so balanced, like he definitely fits this year's style of play. You know, the 89 dribbling is very good. I mean, he's a very quick and a very responsive player, which is something that a lot of people do look for when they try to get like a new attacker or a new midfielder. The one thing that I absolutely loved with him is the fact that he is very balanced going forward. So if you do want to run him as a center attacking mid, you most definitely can. The addition of the tiki-taka playstyle is honestly so nice, and overall, man, his passing was very accurate. Now, as you guys know, we did give him the Hunter Chem style just to get the most out of his pace and shooting, and if you do want to run him as like a lone striker, you most definitely can. He's a very clinical player. Like the finishing in and around the box was incredible, especially with the finesse shot playstyle, but I feel like in a two-striker formation, where you pair him with like a taller, more physical type of striker, or even like a smaller, more agile type of one, and you can kind of like create a couple chances with him alongside scoring a lot of goals, I feel like that would honestly be the best way to use him. The only real letdown that I did notice with Thauvin is the fact that he does have the 3-star weak foot and that his physicality is a little bit lower. Now, that isn't to say that his right-footed finishing is bad, but I feel like they just could have given him a little bit more of an upgrade compared to his ratings reload card. Now, as you guys know, in order to complete the SBC, there are 3 different requirements, and it's only going to cost you like 15,000 coins, which is honestly a huge W in my opinion. For that price, you're getting a player that most definitely fits this year's style of play. I also feel like he's a little bit of an underrated player, so the people that actually complete the SBC, I mean, they're going to see just how good he is. If I had to compare him with like a specific type of player, he does kind of give me like a Griezmann type of vibe from like a couple years ago, you know, very quick, very agile, very good on the ball. So yeah, man, if you do prefer those types of players, I feel like Thauvin is most definitely going to fit your style of play. And again, man, for 15,000 coins, you can't really go wrong. If I had to put him on the tier list with the S tier category being the very best, I would probably put him one level below that A tier category. If he maybe had the 4-star weak foot and then maybe like a playstyle plus and maybe like an extra playstyle, then maybe S tier. But because of that, I feel like A tier is very fair. And yeah, man, if you do run a League 1 team and you can get him on full chemistry for 15,000 coins, man, a very solid SBC to complete, and I would definitely recommend them. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like. Comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing as we are on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.